welcome back to the channel. We are doing Euro Truck Simulator 2. It's got the new update, so we might try one of those special type deliveries if there's something available. Yeah, that's the content change they're referring to. I don't remember what we left off, but it doesn't matter. It'll spawn us wherever, and we'll figure it out from there. I think we were in the UK. We finished all those deliveries, so let's see what's available for where we are at. Yeah, it's definitely, we were in the UK before. We were in the United Kingdom, so. That one is a long one. I don't think we want to do that. I'd like to keep them down low. In other words, I'm really not feeling a real long delivery. If I could get something small, we will do that. High value cargo, huh? This isn't from. It's a really long run in Germany. I don't know. Let's go all the way to the end and see what they got all the way down there. Oh, that's a quick little run. Maybe we'll get something different over there. Let's do this quick one. Hopefully we got we're doing a rock bucket Volvo SPN PT SEG. It's all in the same town, so it'll be very quick. And then we'll find something else just for shits and giggles, I guess. Because I don't know, we'll do something different.
Let's go.
Gotta love it. Where the heck is this? Okay, we still got to back up a little bit further. All right, let's go.
Turn left.
Of course, I really should have looked left before we just bolted out there, but whatever.
Turn right.
We're picking the load up, so. I don't know if you can right turn on red over there. Doesn't matter, we're right here.
Right. Here we are, safe and sound.
So we got to go through here and then take a left, and the trailer should be over here. Yep, that's where she is. They don't give you a lot of room either to turn around, but hopefully this little rig will be good for us. Oh, we're backed up perfectly. Perfectly lined up, I mean, is what I wanted to say. Let's get view. There we go. Yeah, I gotta change the settings on this. I gotta do a better button mapping because I'm screwing up all the time.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's put this in drive. Thank gosh this is only 145 kilometers because this is a hell of a load. Very low trailer. Not going mud bogging in this son of a bitch. Yeah, this is what we're hauling, dudes. That's one hell of a trailer. And we're going to put the beacon on because this is a super duper huge load.
Turn left.
We're good there. We're good both. We were good both. Why didn't they stop? I mean, holy shit. What the hell's wrong with these people? Let's see if that'll give me a view of the light here. Here we go. But that car, he came out of nowhere. I don't know where he came from, but definitely was not there a second ago. But anyway, this is a pretty fast little trip, 145 kilometers, which is, yeah, I'm going to get red light violation. I'm not stopping this big rig for that little light back there. I'm sorry. The heck with that. We just got started. We're trying to roll here. The last time we were in this rig, we rolled the son of a bitch over in Amsterdam or whatever the hell we were over in the United Kingdom, Great Britain. So we're not going too crazy. We're not in a loop anyway. We're just on a ramp, it looks like, possibly. But yeah, we're going to try to not kill ourselves.
Keep right.
We'll see what that other town has for deliveries. Maybe they got something a little better. You know, something along 300-400 kilometer. Since we've already done 150 on this one, so yeah. I don't want anything too long because I'd like to keep the episode somewhat tame.
Then exit right.
I was gonna jump in American, but then it occurred to me we haven't done Euro in a bit, and
Right.
so I was like, wow, it's been almost over a week, and I'm like, no, I want to get back in here and do this. I gotta check to make sure American is updated because can't even talk. I'm planning on getting back into that again soon and running out there with an episode for sure. Yeah, we have not been here yet, so that's a good sign, I guess. Full of fuel too, so we're good. We'll for such a short distance anyway, but just for conversation's sake, yeah, we're full of fuel, so we're good. Yeah, I think with this load, we're better off running with hazards on and the blinker beacon. That way cars will stay away from us. Seems to me they have a tendency to do stuff, even with the beacon on. Like that car just came out of nowhere. I looked the other way, I know I did, it's in the video. But I'm going to jump into probably American just to see if it's updated to 1.43. It's supposed to be that delivery. Or, God, I can't even talk. I got too many things going on at once here. It's supposed to update to that. When I went to it in Steam, it was like, go ahead and play it, but Euro already had an update. So are they updating them different time or something? I'm not quite sure, but we'll investigate that further and see what's what. Because there's no way it updated without me updating it. I mean, it's not going to update on its own. The computer's shut off, so it makes no sense. So anyway, maybe it's not updated. Well, maybe American has not updated yet. I don't know. But anyway, I'm speeding and I got to slow the hell down. Yeah, as much as I love the continuity of keeping things real, but I don't want to hear that thing ticking all the time. It's going to make me think a dang bomb is going to go off.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Exit right. Yeah, back to ticking again.
Exit right.
That ain't going to be for long.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I hate this. I hate these sections because you really can't see well. Can't see well at all. I got that dang tree in the way, so I think we're good. I say that hesitantly. I'm not all that confident in it, but we're just going to go with it. Because what else choice do we have, really? There we are. And then when we drop this off, we'll see what they got the yard, and we'll do another little run here. I'd like to keep this little episode about 40 minutes, not much more than that. Half hour, 40 minutes. So that's why I'm not trying to take a big delivery. Just because I don't want to be running a two-part, ETS, too. I like it. Come on, I keep speeding all the time. Yeah, I'd like to have them all one-off episodes if I'm able to, but it doesn't always work that way. I'm always running a time crunch during the week, especially. Weekends, I got a little more time, so I can knock out a lot more content. But then I'm trying to catch up on TV stuff I like to watch and stuff like that. If it's in the summer, it's the sports stuff. And so there's always something. But I try to legit do stuff every day. The only days I take off are Mondays, and that's when The Walking Dead is on. It airs Sunday. I always watch it Monday. So there's that. But Walking Dead, when it's off, then Monday's right back at it again. And Walking Dead's eventually going to come to an end anyway, as much as they want to keep it running forever. 11 is the last season for that, and then they got another series they're coming out. And of course, Fear. I like that one as well, but
Get ready to turn right.
There, that wasn't a bad little run. We just got to go up this little hill here. I don't know if it's a hill. It's dirt. Gravel. Definitely feel it in the wheel. I'd like to get a wheel cam, but my gosh, I've got way too many things plugged into this computer as it is, so I don't know where the hell I plug it into. God, this thing picks up so much steam. I'm running out of. All right, let's find out where they want it. If it's reasonable. Yeah, we're gonna play it safe because I will go crazy if I have to take 10 minutes to back this or drop this. Oh, I've been in this place before. I hated this place. This is not the place to be dropping trailers off, I can tell you that for free. It is a freaking maze. We've been to this place on the channel too, by the way. I don't recall when, but so whipping it around this corner here. Let's try to keep it in control. So I think they want us to come around and then up through, and then we'll just drive into the space they want it, and then we'll drop it. Let me look for the dang thing first before you. All right, yeah, we missed that. Totally missed that. Yeah, I think we missed our position on that one, I believe. Big time. But they'll accept it, so we'll accept it as well. Alright, that one's done. Excellent. We made almost $4,000 on that. 3,700 bucks. Nice. All right, let's look at the job market. External contract. We are in, where the heck are we? So we'd have to drive to that town or Stuttgart. We're going to go from Manhein or whatever it is, Rotterdam. That one is 519. I'd like to get something a little lower and a little less yeah, see, it's another, see, 700 kilometers, come on. Now this one's not bad. Bottled water to that one's 470. Let's see what carbonated is. Let's do the carbonated. We're going to go to Belgium, because that one is a little more, not a lot of money. We're really not making crap for money, but I just pulled a load for $3,000, almost $4,000, very short for 150 kilometers. So now how do we get out of here? The GPS should show us the way out of here. It never does. That's why I don't like doing deliveries here, because we get stuck here every time. Because there's one way to get up here, and if you don't go the right way, you got to go up and around, and that's really adds time. Let's hope we found it. Found the correct way to get out. And I believe we have. Surprise, surprise. So we got 70 kilometers to get this. So that 414 becomes 500. And it'll take us about 40 minutes or so to do the delivery. Hopefully picking it up will be not very long. Of course, there's a lot of S turns coming up by the looks of it.
Turn right.
Whoop, there is a car coming. We'll let that son of a gun go, and then we'll follow it. Trying to get it centered somewhat. I like these channels. They got like millions of people following them, and they got everything set up perfectly. Where I got to fight every freaking time to get everything right. It's like, oh well, someday we'll improve our setup when we have the funds to do so. But it's a janky setup, but I love the wheel and the pedal setup. Eventually we'll upgrade that. Not that, but upgrade the how it's connected anyway. I'd like to get a stand for it or something like that. Not any fancy cockpit type thing. I don't want nothing like that because we don't have the room for it, for one. And two, you know, a stand I can move in and move away, and I've got my computer back. My computer desk, my gaming desktop back the way it was, where at least I have a functional computer space when we're not using the wheel. But I digress on that. I forgot what the heck this load was. I think it was carbonated water. The other one was regular water, and this is carbonated. Come on, make your turn. You got a little dinky ass car. Yeah, our loan installment, we're barely going to cut that, or barely going to cover it. That's why it helps to have a lot of money in the bank, since we took a loan out to get this rig. So let's slow down. Want to get there and pick the delivery up. I don't need 3 speeding tickets on the way there. So after the last episode, I can now officially say I've rolled the truck over in ATS and ETS too. So both of these games, the first one I kept mentioning it. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I thought to myself,
Get ready to turn right.
I think I mentioned it after the fact. But anyway, we did that. Wasn't the best thing, but we had to abandon the load and all of that. Gotta ditch this jacket. It's getting hot. Oh yeah, another question mark thing coming up. We're not going to investigate that. I think we're good on fuel too. We're still topped off pretty much. So this run of 414 miles that we're going to do is probably going to be kilometers. Yeah, I don't want to keep forgetting to mention that we're kilometers and not miles. But we're going to get back into ATS, and I'll probably call it kilometers. Probably going to end up buying a trailer for this thing, but I might wait just because I did that in ATS, and the only trailer I could get was this little dinky son of a gun. It was so small. It was like a 20-something footer, and I'm like, that's not a trailer that you can make money on.
Get ready to turn right.
You need 44, 53 or 40 something up, you know, at least.
Turn right.
Yeah, well, you're going to get back into service now. Wow, I did that janky. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me. I did it janky, but I got it straightened out. We're getting a pretty damn good, actually, pretty good connection for a change.
Time to get the job done.
All right. Well, let's get it done. So 415. Oh yeah, we got to engage the gear. We're going to be doing a right turn here. Oh shit, I forget there's people coming the other way.
Turn right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Jesus, this is so janky. No, we gotta wait for him. Oh, we could have went, because this doofus is turning left. Jesus. All right, we're moving now.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
There we go. Sometimes it takes just a lot of time just to get out of the yard and around a few streets, and then once you're on the road, you will start to burn them kilometers down. But when you're in the city limits, you can't really go too fast, so we're at a point where we have to get going and try to get through all these series of lights and such. We're lucky that some of them have been in our favor. This one up here is not, but it's actually, well, it is now. See? I shouldn't be dissing the lights because they're actually working. I think once we get out of the city, I think we'll be in a better position. Because we're going to run into this all the time. Yeah, I stopped a little short of it, but it's easier to see. And we got a loop-de-loop coming up here by the looks of it. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to probably be longer than the 40 minutes that I said. It seems like anytime I do an episode that ends up being more than one run, it always runs long. It is what it is. I can certainly start putting out a lot more short videos. I don't know if they do well or not. I mean, to be honest, really nothing's really doing well. It's just such a young, early channel that...
Then turn right.
trying to get through this stupid light before it decides to change on. Changes on me, then we're up creek without a paddle. Because I think once we get out of this little thing we're in now, I think this is like the interstate, and those kilometers will start to fly off the board. Yep, that's exactly what it is. We're now on a interstate or whatever they're called over here. God dang, this guy was coming quick. He came out of nowhere. He just like spawned right there. How they like to get you in accidents and stuff is because they spawn these cars on your ass practically. I think we're going to set the cruise right here at 75 or 74 kilometers, and we'll leave it right there. Hopefully I don't need to use the brake. I'll keep it covered in case we need to get out of that. So this is a run of carbonated water, if I remember right, and it's like 9 grand. So we'll have made nearly 13 in one day with 5,700 whatever it is coming out. So we'll profit. So half of that will be profit, basically. Yeah, the new update is supposed to have, and if this wasn't in the middle of the week for me and more of a weekend, I would check out that kind of stuff. Because I definitely want to check that out. They have these deliveries that you can do that are oversized. And I'm not talking about hauling a Volvo excavator or something like that. We've done that, been there, done that already. Now these are really, really big loads to the point where they have police escorts ahead of you, and they will close the street down so you have nobody but you driving through the sections that they predetermine. They predetermine the route, and that's the way you're supposed to go and all of that. So yeah, it's awesome. And I really wanted to check that out, but I don't know how to access that. I gotta Google all that stuff. So there's no point in me jumping in there and finding a load like that, you know, unless I know what to look for. It was probably one of the ones we were looking at already. I don't know. My preference would be to do them in the States, since we actually have more loads like that over there in reality than they have here in this game. What's going on? Yeah, I like how they freaking they locked me into being in this left lane, and I'm driving like a turtle because these people made me almost stop. This happens all of the time. Oh man, this is just horrible AI driving. It really is. But anyway, whatever. Enough about them. I bitch about this every time. The reality is they drive much like they do in the real life, so it's not much different. Most people are driving, it doesn't matter what they're driving, a big rig or whatever, they're thinking about everything else other than what they're doing on the road. That's just a dang reality. People don't like the truth, but that's just the way it is. Yeah, it's taken me so long to get my truck back up to speed because I had to slam on the brakes. I think we got to be in the right lane too, and let's hope we can get there. I think we can. Yeah, we're good. Because we got another loop-de-loop up here. Yeah, look at these guys. They're passing me like I'm standing still.
Keep right, then exit right.
Yeah, we're gonna slow down pretty soon because I don't want anything to repeat.
Exit right.
Exit where?
Go straight on.
Okay, after that we take and go in the right lane and then spin around like a fool.
Keep right.
Come on, let me get in. These cars are ridiculous. Hell, I think I left my dang beacon on, so you think that would at least alert them that there's a truck driving. And no, they don't give a crap.
Keep left.
All right. Made it through that nonsense. Yeah, if the trend continues, I think this load won't take too long. But I just hope it's not too much city and stays with the highway. But it just takes so long to get up to speed. Yeah, now we're up to speed. We're over the speed. It's hard to regulate the speed in this game. It really is. Because the problem is we are going up a hill. Now we're going down a hill. So now you're driving like Evel Knievel. Now we're going up a hill again. Alright, we got the dang, whatever the hell it's called. Cruise is set again. Don't know how long it'll last. Hell, I never... What the hell? I never put my directional on. I thought I did hit the wrong button. But now that we've made the move, we're going to get around this guy. Because that's why I went around him, because he looked like I was going to catch up to him and I wasn't even going the speed limit yet. Now we're over the speed limit. It's like the guy decided to catch up to me. 180, 180 kilometers. And we're starting to get. It seems like once you get to 100, they just disappear rather quickly. So.
And then exit right.
Yeah, I was really hoping this would be a 40-minute episode, but nothing ever goes to plan. It doesn't even make any sense to even plan anything anymore, because anytime I do, I usually screw it up. I was looking for something real small to do second run, and there wasn't really anything smaller than what I picked. Unless I just sit there for 5-10 minutes looking, and then what good is that? There's no content in that. The content is the driving and the deliveries. That's the content. So that's why I picked what I could, smallest of what I had an opportunity for. So here we are. So we'll deliver this just before sundown. But being it's raining and all of that, I'm putting the lights on. Because what's the point? We'll run into a situation where they'll probably fine us for not having our lights on if we don't do it now. It'll be quick. Certainly like to give you the illusion that the rain's going to end, but it never seems to. Yeah, we've been to that little town, Arsfart, or whatever the hell it's called. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but that's what it looks like to me. It's some sort of a fart, anyway. If anybody's watching from that town, my apologies, but I highly doubt that anybody's watching this from that town. The odds are pretty low. When most of my views get maybe 10 people. So those 10 people, somebody from that town watching? I don't think so. But we always, when we do these games, when we do all of the content we put on here, we make the content like, you know, we're like we have our audience of 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 plus. It's the way I want, because I hope someday that we'll get that way. We never know. People might look at this and think it sucks. It's not entertaining at all. But there are going to be a segment of population that's going to like it. I don't do a lot of mods. Most of these people that do that stuff, they put mods in their stuff. They do Alaska, they do this, they do that. There's nothing unique about anything I do. Other than, you know, I give you a start to finish on picking up a delivery and dropping it off, and sometimes there's more than one of those in an episode. Outside of that, it's nothing more unique than anyone else. I just hope the banter and sometimes the salty language that I throw in there is something different than other people. And some of the crazy stuff I might say sometimes, because I'm kind of a redneck from Northeast. Outside of that, yeah, there's that fart town again. That's a big fart because it's got two entrances to it. But anyhow, we're just running off and talking and talking and talking, and we're almost to the end of this son of a bitch. 53 kilometers left. That means we're almost done, and we still got 80% of a tank of fuel there left too. That's awesome. That means when we start up again, whenever that is, we'll be able to have a nearly a full tank to be able to do another decent run. Hopefully for that next one it won't be raining. Can't make any guarantees, however. I do have the setting kind of halfway. I don't have it too much rain, but it's just the way it is.
Go straight on.
Yeah, that's a tricky little spot right there, because that car, he was boxing us in, so we kind of lucked out. We'll skid over here quick before we get in that situation again. Yeah, I hate that. I hit that button. I gotta move that reverse someplace else. I don't know where the better place to put it, but we'll figure it out. I'm gonna Google the best ETS ATS button setup for this wheel, because the way I set it up, which I thought was an easy way, it's really not. It's harder. What I should do is just get myself a shifter and take that right out of the equation, but we'll get one eventually.
Keep right and turn right. Turn right.
Trying to slow down here. I don't want to wreck
Keep right.
the truck here.
Then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, that was a janky turn, but we made it work without hitting anything. I think if we had anything other than a cab over, we would have hit them. I think that's why they use cab overs here, because it's the only truck they can run. You run one of those Western Star or like any of the W900 or something, Kenwoods or whatever, or Kenwoods. Kenwood is a radio. Kenworth is a truck. One of these days I will get the right.
Turn left.
It's the problem when you're into so many things. You will mix and match. Yep, somebody turned right into me. Fucker. He's gonna run into me too. Let's skip it. This episode's been long enough. Alright, that is done. 487 kilometers total, so we made a little over 998, almost 10,000. So that's pretty good. We are level 13 now, on our way to 14. We actually have a skill point we can use. So let's do just-in-time delivery. We'll apply it. And we'll get them all down that way. Anyway, we're at 50 minutes, so I'm going to make it quick. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bar, or bell, rather. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.